I made a video yesterday called Dear YouTube, Please Stop. And it was a video where I was ranting about the problems going on about YouTube, and I did get frustrated while recording the video, frustrated at YouTube. The majority of the points I made I still agree with, but there was one part of the video that I said was false information. Uh, it was uneducated. It was an uneducated opinion. Well, and I admitted that it was probably the one part where I didn't really do that much research on. So, and in light of recent information and recent stuff that happened on YouTube after I made that video, I decided to take that original video down. I didn't feel it was right to have that video still up because it was spreading misinformation and could have been damaging to the YouTube community. So for those who are wondering what I said was wrong, so in the YouTube algorithm, they're trying to detect a certain disgusting, horrible type of video with the initial CP, and that's one of the type of things these predators use to search these types of videos of underage children. I'm not going to say the type of videos out directly. I don't really feel comfortable saying it, but anyway, the initial CP could be used to describe those type of videos. However, the algorithm was targeting that one particular part CP, and was deleting YouTube channels that had nothing to do with that subject. Because while CP, yes, could mean and is used for that really disgusting type of video, it was also an abbreviation for Club Penguin, and it was also used in Pokemon Go videos as combat points. And these channels were taken down incorrectly, and I was a little frustrated that screwed up happened. Thankfully, most of these channels, as far as I know, got put back up. But anyway, the thing I said was that YouTube was not deleting, the channels that were actually doing it, and that is wrong. They aren't taking actions. They are trying to prevent it. I said that and I ran with it. So a lot of the points, again, I still agree with, but that one particular part made that whole video, all the other points I made that video irrelevant and damaging. And that's not what I want to do. I'm making this video to try to redo my complaints on YouTube, but also to make sure I own up to my mistakes. And I really have to thank Tipster News, because one of the videos I was using as a source, turns out that channel is a little sketchy and also was making false claims. So not only was I personally saying misinformation, I was spreading another video that was misinformation. So that was an entire mess all around. And I think I got the frustration of YouTube the better of me. And it is my responsibility to make sure I don't let that happen again. So YouTube is making actions to counter this, and they even are trying to be more transparent. They made a video on new community guideline strikes. I appreciate their transparency, but I have my concerns with the first community guideline strike, making you not being able to upload videos for an entire week. They do say you're gonna have a one-time warning, but my concern is if the strike is false and like you get a false strike, how is that going to impact the content creators, especially the ones that use YouTube as a financial resource, as a career? I think a week for one strike, like a week of not uploading videos for one strike, is really damaging. That's basically going an entire week without pay at work. And that, again, just seems a little ridiculous to me. But again, I do want to own up to my mistakes. However, I still want to address the problems I have with YouTube, how companies are and people are able to exploit the copyright strike system. I know there's legal factors where they have to, where YouTube will have to take down the video upon request. However, if the strike or the copyright strike, the copyright claim is false, there needs to be more punishments for the channel making those, for the company making those false accusations or the person. Because there's so many false accusations and so much abuse with the copyright strike system, there needs to be more punishment for the false accusers. Like, if they do it multiple times, you gotta take down their channel. Like, I think that is an appropriate punishment for multiple times of abusing the copyright system, is deleting their, taking down your YouTube video. I do believe that would be an appropriate punishment. I know that seems a little far to some people, but again, this is not me saying for like first time abusers, but people who constantly abuse the copyright strike system need to be punished and probably not being allowed to use the service. And heck, maybe some people believe that's not enough. However, there's only so much YouTube can do. And that's more of a response to the Vox situation and the Just Destiny situation. And I'll have links on the description below of my sources. There's that. The community guidelines I already talked about. There was and the false takedown channels. And I believe right now the site is very much broken and is too reliant on bots and the algorithm and needs more of a human touch. Like, I know there has to be some of a reliance on bots because YouTube's such a massive channel with countless videos being uploaded daily. However, it's a balancing act. And right now they are not really balancing how to monitor these videos because they're relying too much on bots and algorithm when they need to have some more human contact to monitor these videos and not just to review them after a claim has been made. There has to be something done with that. Again, that community guidelines video, I appreciate it. That's a step in the right direction with the communication transparency. However, that's still not enough. I hope YouTube knows that's not enough and they have to keep working to fix the site. because right now it's kind of this lifeless site when it comes to management, in my opinion, with the reliance on bots and the algorithm. So again, more human contact and make it maybe less like a search. Like I know YouTube is trying to make it like a search engine. However, I've been a fan of YouTube since for over 10 years now, since I was in middle school. And like I love all the creators I watch, small and big. But I'm not here to watch YouTube for the YouTube originals, nor the YouTube rewind. Nor am I there to rent movies or buy TV shows. No, that's missing the point of YouTube. Because right now I feel a better title for this website would be Google Videos. Because it really is forgetting the YouTube part in YouTube. And they have to do something. Like the site and company needs to do something that makes it more content creator friendly. Because right now they are really sucking up to like the big companies, to the media, and having these adpocalypse uh, because of these media sites. Uh, but YouTube needs to stop sucking up to the companies, bowing down. I know they need ad revenue. However, I feel like they're a big enough company where they can at least stand their ground on some issues and say, hey, that's not fair to our creators, because the company I feel is forgetting that content creators are what make YouTube the site that it is. Because without these content creators, YouTube is really nothing. In fact, if YouTube is lucky right now that they don't have a major competitor outside of streaming with Twitch. Because if they did, everyone will probably switch over to the better site, to the one site that will be able to compete with YouTube, and YouTube will become the next MySpace if YouTube doesn't work harder to make these changes, to make appropriate fixes to their site, and make the people who not only create videos, but the people who also watch videos, which is a lot more people. In fact, probably 90% more people. I don't know the exact statistics, but you get my point. YouTube's a big site, but it's a broken site that has forgotten its roots. And it's forgetting the fact that people want to watch content creators, not big budget, studio made films and shows. We have Netflix for that. And I don't think YouTube should be trying to compete with Netflix. That's just not the site people want YouTube to be. So that is my thoughts on, and a little rant on YouTube. And again, apologies on the last video I made, spreading false information. This video is here to correct that. And I do appreciate YouTube trying to go in the right direction, but I still believe they need to make further actions, to take further steps, and to work more into getting YouTube back to the site it really needs to be. So anyway, that's it for this video, And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good day.